Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Weeklies. My name is Josh, and today let's talk about Monero and its token XMR crypto. And let's do a forecast at a monthly average price level using AI technique and three scenarios: the base case, the bull case, and the bear case for XMR from now till January 2024. And for doing this forecast, let's first get the statistics out of the way, where the chart that you're seeing on the screen is color coded based on historical z-score for any particular month. So when the color is red, that means the z-score is positive. That means the price at that point in time is several standard deviations away from the mean. So for example, January 2018, when the price at a monthly level was around $361, the one that you're seeing in the third row, the P, that is the price at a monthly level is $361, whereas at that point the z-score was 2.5. That means at January of 2018, the price was 2.59 standard deviations away from the mean, and this marked like the peak at this level. Whereas in May of 2021, when the z-score was about 2.38, that is price at 2.38 standard deviation away from the mean, and at price of $345 at a monthly level. That's the peak in the May 20, or the 2021 bull run. Similarly, and the color associated is dark red. Similarly, let's compare a month in February of 2020. The price at that point was $80 and the z-score was negative 0.84. That means to the downside it was 1.84 standard deviations. To the downside the z-score was. And let's check where the last z-score that is covered on this forecast is, for this forecast, is that in April of 2023 the z-score was positive 0.1. That is 0.10 standard deviation away from mean. Was the price at 158 USD. And this is one of the few altcoins out there which has a positive z-score. Right now most of them have a negative z-score. That means they are green in color, whereas this particular token is relatively neutral color. So this is the second time that I've covered XMR on my channel, and the first time that I did was in May, and I wanted to track the performance of my forecast models in this video to give you a better understanding of some of the ways that this forecast might be helpful in your interpretations. So when the first model was created, we had data till April of 2023, and it had forecasted a price for the month of May at so if you see over here, the forecasted price at this base case scenario was 154 USD, whereas the actual price was 152 USD. So fairly accurate in that perspective. The base case did hold uh, close to the reality. But if you see for the month of June, the forecasted price was 130, which was not quite accurate because the actual price was 147 US dollar. That meant for the month of June, the base case forecast by this model did not actually do a fair job. But if you compare that with uh, the bear case forecast for June was around uh, for the for May's first forecasted bear case scenario was $152. Uh, the price was $152, sorry, and the forecast was $138. So for May, this one, the bear forecast did not do that great of a job, but the base forecast did. Coming over to the bull forecast, I know for the month of May, again the base case scenario was pretty much closer to the mark compared to bull and the bear case scenario. But if you see for the month of June, uh, if you compare the actuals, that is 147 US dollars, the forecast in the bull case scenario was the closest for the month of June. So these three scenarios that I keep on presenting in all of my videos, these tend to be mutually exclusive. By that I mean the reality could only be close to either the base case, the bull case, or the bear case. So based on your own research and the general macro outlook or the crypto specific outlook or the wider crypto industry outlook, these forecasts that I make on this channel, either of the three would then become the most likely scenario, because when I make this forecast, the only consideration that I make is the historical price and the time of the time of the time based element for the particular crypto. So the price and the time are the only considerations, whereas you can see that the base bull or the bear scenarios uh, are get realized based on not only the price or the time, but also the current sentiment or the current macro scenario pertaining to a crypto. So with all of that in mind, we saw that, to summarize, is that for 1 month the base case made more sense, the second month bull case made more sense. Coming to July, and I know this by this time you might be aware that this is not financial advice because it's use of historical data and data science, but nonetheless I would like to say that once more, that this is not financial advice but more like a use of data science to forecast future price using historical data. So for July, the forecasted price at a base level, this is the first scenario that I would like to discuss, is at base level is 130.23 USD, which is about from the month of June about 10 to 15, sorry, 10 to 20% lower, although it is we are almost at the end of July, and this is slightly more bearish than the actual price that we saw in July. In August, the monthly average forecast is at 132. For September it's 129 almost, for October 130 almost, for November it's 126, for December 131, and for January 138, 139, almost 139 US dollar. So the forecast trajectory till after July, because we are almost at the end of July, from August it's sideways till November, and then rally in December and January. So this is the base case. Coming to the bull case, for July, this is a theoretical ceiling. I know in June we were pretty close to it, but we didn't breach beyond it. So for July it was at 164 US dollars. For August it's at 177 US dollars. For September 178. For October 174. For November 181. For December 191, and for January 193. So this is the case. Former high former check the low in created in June in July, uh, go beyond that low, create a higher high than January in September, August September time frame, test it out in October, and then go higher in December and January. That's the bullish case for this crypto. The third case is the bear case, and this is basically straight down from where we are, because as you see that even in June the actual price was 147, whereas the forecast was 110. So basically the actual price is quite higher than the forecasted price, but nonetheless, because this is a bear case scenario, we would like to continue with this model, although there is some divergence between the reality. I would like to fix this model if we see further strength from XMR in the coming days. For August, though, the monthly average forecast is at $115. September the same at 115, October 119, November 115 again, December 122, and January 127. So these are all the cases. I would like to summarize it. For the base case, it's crash till July, and move sideways till October November timeframe, and rally December January. The bull case is for a high in September, a higher than January, and then uh, test it out in no, October timeframe, and then rally again in November, December, January. The bear case is basically go to 110 US dollars at a monthly price, and then move sideways till November, and then rally in December, January. So these are all the forecasts. I hope I did a fair job in covering all the scenarios. If you like the content, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and also check out the other altcoin or Bitcoin and Ethereum related forecasts made in the channel. I have created them across several times and several different potential use cases. So I hope you find that interesting as well. Bye bye and see you tomorrow.